Hey everybody, welcome back to Rooted Week 10. This is our last week of regular Rooted. We have a recap week next week, but this is our last regular week of new content, right? So first page, you can ignore that. Continue on, right? First actual page, our opening activity, right? This activity we're doing is odd one out, right? Because everything's better when it's all working together and they're all on the same page. The odd one out, that's not what we want. We want everybody to be together and on the same. So I got a list of a whole bunch of things, right? So you're going to say apple, banana, carrot, orange. Which one is different than the others? Apple, banana, orange, carrot. Carrot's not a fruit, so obviously that's the one that's different. And then you got a whole bunch of those. So you're just going to run through those, have kids decide which one they think is the odd one out. They can do 1, 2, 3, or 4 if you want them to show them on their fingers. You could have corners if you want. Do whatever you want. The idea is that you've got those ideas. And we've got our recap for the day. So it's the same as it always is. This will tell you how to run the activity. This is true or false, multiple choice, gospel connection questions, and Bible hunt. So run through those. You know them, you love them. As per the usual, they are the same. So use those. It's good. Then I've got this activity, which we're calling true worship, right? We're talking about Romans 12:1. Kind of. We're talking about it here, that offer your bodies as sacrifices to God. That is your true and proper worship. That's the verse, right? Or something very similar. So we're gonna just talk about we're talking about worship. So what does it mean to worship? How do you do that? And so this kind of gives the kids the opportunity to do that. The first box is just talking about. God is so good. We want to praise God. We want to say, God, you are so good in these ways, right? So we're going to write something that is true about God and something that helps us celebrate Him, right? So they can write or draw something in that box. And then these boxes, 2, 3, and 4, they're going to write 3 things that they can thank God for this week or draw, right? So what are some things that they can be thankful for that God has done for them, or just thankful things? And then this is how can they live for God this week, write or draw one way that you can choose to live for God instead of living for yourself. So this is just to help them understand what does it mean to worship with our whole lives, not just singing songs at church. So, and then after your true worship, then we've got some discussion questions, as you always have. As per the use, so run those, use them. And then just another reflect and pray activity. So circle them up, have them talk about who are some people who might need encouragement this week. And just talk about how can you encourage them. So run that, you know it, you love it, you use it. That's what I got for us. Thanks, guys. See you next time.